I believe that fitness can and should be an incredible tool for self-empowerment and discovering that self-love, and creating that positive relationship with your body instead of, something that you do if you want to change it.
So we're here with Kelsey Wells, who's going to be presenting, leading a class. She has beautiful eyes.
Oh, thank
gorgeous
you.
eyes.
You're so sweet.
Is there a time in your life where you either struggled with body image, self-esteem? I mean, we're women, so.
Yeah, definitely. I think all humans, not just women, but particularly women, have had a time or a phase or are currently to some degree struggling with that confidence. I had just had my son. Prior to having him, I wasn't active at all in my whole adult life. I had my son, gained 65 pounds during my pregnancy, and I found myself battling with postnatal anxiety very severely, but also battling with a very toxic mindset. I didn't ever really have a true self-confidence or any kind of self-love. As a 24-year-old woman, for the first time, fitness was a very literal metaphor of gaining strength. And it was like I was in this place where I didn't have the physical capacity that I used to remember having when I was young. I couldn't do a sit-up, I couldn't do a push-up, I didn't recognize my body. But it's about accepting yourself first, exactly where you are and how you are, and understanding that you are worthy and beautiful just as you are. I believe that fitness can and should be an incredible tool for self-empowerment and discovering that self-love, and creating that positive relationship with your body instead of, something that you do if you want to change it.
That's an inspiring message in every way. You didn't grow up playing sports, in fitness. It was 24 after having your son that you said, I want to do this. So there's no better time than a now to start, to begin, and somewhere. And especially with fitness, one of my favorite quotes, there's no elevators, there's only stairs.
Love that.
So take the stairs. Take the stairs.
Yeah.
Work the legs, the glutes, take the stairs.
It's just about starting where you are, and I understand it can feel daunting and you can think, oh, I have these goals, but they're just too big. It's just too far and I have so far to go, but nothing great was ever achieved instantly, right? It's just about making the simple, small choices every day. Every time you do a workout, you get a little bit stronger. Muscles are grown, obviously, time under tension. With consistency and discipline. It's the same thing with our self-talk and our self-confidence. It's not you can't flip a switch and change, but it is a fight that you absolutely must never give up on, and it's the same thing. And so my whole hope with fitness, and the reason I named my programs Power, is because I used fitness to empower myself.
Tell me what Power is.
Power, or PWR, are my workout programs. I have Power, which is gym-based, and then Power at Home Now, which I just launched in April, which is home-based, and they are weight training programs for women designed to help maximize your time and effort in the gym, designed to build muscle, burn fat, and most importantly, gain strength. There's so many benefits to weight training. My sessions are 45 to 60 minutes absolute max, and you can do 3 to 6 a week, so it's very adaptable, very attainable to fit into your busy schedule.
And they're ones that you can do at home if you're traveling. That's why you have the app.
Yes, exactly. So the Sweat app enables me to essentially be like a personal trainer in your pocket. Like when I'm on the road, I'll take resistance bands with me, and I can adapt Power at Home to literally do in my hotel with just my bands, or in a small hotel gym.
That's a great tip too for travelers. Bring resistance bands. Yes. They weigh nothing.
Yeah, and they fold up really tiny, shove them in your suitcase, you're set.
They're in the top foldable part of my carry-on.
Yes, love it.
What's that like working with 4 other women in one app?
I am so honored to be a part of Sweat, and the reason that I felt like it was the best choice is because we're all so different, right? We all have different styles of training. That's just like women, right? All of us have different needs, preferences, body types, things we enjoy, and the whole focus of Sweat is to be the world's largest female fitness community and to create a space that's safe and empowering and encouraging, where no matter how you want to train or how you want to eat, we can come together and support each other.
That's female empowerment, and that's working together. It's really about supporting other females, which I think is a great message to send out to a lot of young women out there as well.
Yes. And understanding that you don't have to be the same or doing the same things to be close and supportive and encouraging.
The whole phrase of no days off, what's your take on?
I believe in that in a way. There should be no days off of trying to live your best all we have is now, you know, so there should be no days off of that. But as far as training goes, it's absolutely not only okay, but necessary to have rest days and to listen to what's going on in not only your body, but your heart and your mind, and focus on your health. And that's going to some days look like really, really kicking ass in the gym, and some days it's going to be like taking a rest. So
It's one of the best answers I heard for that question.
oh, thanks.
Speaking of, what do you do for a recovery day?
Nothing.
Nothing.
No, so I do active recovery during the week. I always, in the Sweat app, I have designated warm-ups and cool-downs to every session. So the warm-ups are going to be like 3 minutes cardio followed by a couple minutes of like dynamic stretches, like really gentle movements, and some static stretching, again, pertain to the muscle groups that we've just worked. So the recovery is very much intertwined into the programming, and then on top of that I have a whole recovery section. 1 day a week I take a full rest day where I don't really do much, although I'm active because I have a 5-year-old, so we run around all day. But I think huge for recovery that's often overlooked and health in general is water. Staying very hydrated helps with all of that.
Water and sleep.
Yes.
Do you sleep with a 5-year-old?
We're getting there. You know, we're getting there now. It's I see, you know, the promise of a full 8 hours of sleep is coming. So.
Well, Kelsey, thank you so much for your time for this interview, and have a wonderful turnout event interviews here at FIBO. And it was so nice to meet you. You can check out Kelsey at KelseyWells.com, and you can also download the Sweat app from there. You can check out all of the different workouts that you had mentioned, and of course follow her on Instagram, Kelsey Wells.
Yes,
Thank you.